Oh, wow. What a bitch. So that was all only done on stupid ass Facebook. Great. Just make sure to check Facebook because it could just be like, oh, there was an error. Here's the shit figure you need. You know what? I think I just dreamed it up. Like, wow, that's some bullshit. That is so bullshit. Thanks. Hmm. Seriously? Boy, this is so stupid. Oh my fucking god, no shit. Update. Wow. I'm shocked. Oh my god, I can't. I hate you. I hate you with a deep, unburning passion. Like, I don't have enough words to describe how much I just loathe this fucking piece of crap on me. Meh. Hmm. Oh.
For Vancouver to finalize its bid for the 2030 Winter Olympic Games. So I want to hear from you.
No, you don't.
Is it a wise use of public money to put in these bids and to host these games? Do you agree with the Globe and Mail's editorial board? Attempted bid by Calgary to get the 2026 Olympic Games. The editorial board lays out the costs associated to the 2010 Vancouver Olympic Winter Games. They say the organizing committee claimed it broke even on a $1.9 billion budget, but that included about $200 million in public money. And it did not include the $600 million taxpayers spent on venues and the almost $1 billion they spent on security. Plus, the city of Vancouver lost more than $100 million on the Olympic Village in a real estate deal gone wrong. That is a lot of money on the hook. And you know, I know we all have very fond memories of the Vancouver Olympic Games. We brought home, I think it was a record number of gold medals, that Olympic game. It was a very proud moment for Canada. But what do you think? Is it worth all of that money? 1-855-633-1010. Give me a call or send me a text message at 71010. The Globe and Mail editorial also breaks down what we would have been looking at for the Calgary Olympics in 2026. If they got that big, organizers plan to reuse old venues and a proposed budget of $5.1 billion. Half of it public money. That is a lot of money. A majority of Calgarians rejected the plan in 2018 plebiscite. So they do point out that the Vancouver 20 likewise state on savings from using old venues. But they say, don't forget, however, that the main venues for Vancouver 2010, the hockey rink, stadium, all existed before the Olympics. So old is new again. Sales pitch is not very original in this case. I'm getting some text on the text board. Somebody texting in from Ottawa saying, personally, I don't think it is good spending, but I don't think ending the Olympics would be wise either. I think keeping them is wiser than canceling. I'm not necessarily asking you whether you think we should cancel the Olympics altogether. You know, there's lots of conversations to be had about whether we should be letting certain countries host the Olympics. I wasn't a big fan of letting China, having Beijing host the Olympics, given their horrible of human rights abuses. But do you think it is worth the money for us to host these games? Because it costs a lot more money for us games than for us to send our athletes abroad somewhere. Lily, you're calling from Montreal. What do you think? Do you think Canada should be spending billions of dollars to host the Olympic Games?
I could think of 100 things more important than hosting the Olympics. Number one is healthcare. And I think, with Montreal, we just finished paying for the 76 Olympics recently. I mean, the whole thing is absurd. And we still have an Olympic stadium that is not usable and that doesn't have a proper roof. So I don't understand why people want to spend millions and millions of dollars to do this when our country is falling apart.
Billions and billions of dollars.
And our health is growing across the country. It's particularly bad in Quebec, but I know from experience it's bad everywhere. And I think citizens, I think
I wasn't born yet. I wouldn't know, so I'm just like sitting on my ass.
I think it's wonderful. I think to send them, but don't have any advantage.
All right. Well said. Thank you very much, Lily. It's interesting to hear that perspective because usually when we're talking about the games, cities, especially whether it's the Olympics or the World Cup bid, we talk a lot about the hype and how exciting it would be to have this year and having our cities on the world stage and showing wonderful things that Canada has to offer. And certainly the plans that Vancouver has put forward do sound incredible. This would be an Indigenous-led initiative. We would be celebrating a lot of our Indigenous history and culture in this country. That is great, but it is still a lot of money. What do you think? Give me a call. 1-866. Oh my gosh! I'm getting the phone number wrong now. Don't fire me from the shop. 1-855-633-1010. 1-855-633-1010. Lots of text messages still pouring in. One person texting in from Toronto, no to the Olympics. Canada cannot afford them. Another person in Toronto, absolutely not. They always lose colossal amounts of money. It only benefits the corrupt IOC. And that is actually a point that was made in this Globe and Mail editorial as well. The IOC, they write, rakes in millions while host cities and countries foot the bill. Spending tax dollars on the Olympics, the editorial concludes, is simply not a wise place to invest public money. And it's interesting too, because it's not just about the money that is spent, but as Lily, our caller from Montreal, just pointed out, that they don't have much use for. Or any use for. I think she said any use for. So what was all that money? How is all that money working for us right now? Somebody else texted in from Montreal pointing out that the Olympic Stadium in Montreal, the construction cost was about $770 million. $1.47 billion in 2006, including additional costs, interest, and repairs. That's from Drew in Montreal. So it's not just a matter of putting money into these things, but it's also maintaining these things. Marquis, you're calling from, or is it Marcus calling from Kitchener?
Yes, I am. Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks for calling.
This is like the last caller said. I'll try to be quick about it. She says, you know what? She agrees to fund the athlete. Yeah, we fund them. We give them all this talent. Then what? What happens if every country in the world decided they don't want to host it because the money's spending? So what's the point? I think we should host them. I think we should spend that money for them. It is worth it, and it'll inspire younger children to want to be athletic. And most people that do complain are not the athletic people themselves. Spend the money, good for the country. Everybody's making money. It's good for the small businesses. Like everybody suffered through the COVID. Now we can recoup some of that money. And yes, fine that we're funding it as taxpayers. So what? We'll make that money back in the next generation or whatever it's going to be. But I think we should continue it. And I think we should stop worrying about that money thing and let the athletes do what they're supposed to do, is be athletes.
The last caller, though, and stay on the line with me here because I want to continue this. The last caller, though, was pointing out that the Montreal, when they hosted the 76 Olympics, they've just recently paid off that debt. Is it worth taking on decades of debt to spend this money when there are so many other things we need to be spending money on?
Opulent living begins at the Du Musée project by Prestige in the Golden Square Mile. Townhouses and condominiums with hand-selected finishes and everything you'd expect. Amenities, just steps from downtown and Mount Royal.
Hi, I'm Max Petretti. Come see for yourselves why I chose Prestige to build my home. Visit prestige.ca for more details.
Your masterpiece awaits.
We need to sell the house. It's great that we have multiple offers, but I don't know how to do this. It's too much. How are we supposed to coordinate it all?
We can't handle it. 30% of somebody with testicles who can handle this kind of thing. Fucking stupid. With a high school degree. I sold my car, that's the most part. Well, actually, I started being the one who sold my grandfather's house. Pointing out all the things that were wrong with my house. It's like, I ain't just fucking shitting on my house on purpose. Oh, yeah. You really need to live here very long to start to get to understand the dynamics. I'm a youngin'. I don't know. You need to explain it to me in plain English, like the most plain English. Sometimes even like it a different way. Just don't understand.
Moving on. Our main story tonight concerns water. It is not just the one thing that your houseplant needed that you couldn't even provide. It's also the engine that once powered.
What's this crazy thing? Why, it's the Whammo Water Wiggle. You've never seen anything like it. Just hook up to a hose and look, a new fun game. It's practically alive. You know what Water Wiggle will do next.
Yes, Water Wiggle. You'll never know what it'll do next, except kill some people, because that's what the Water Wiggle did. It killed multiple people, and it was recalled. That's right. We are less than 2 minutes into this piece, and I've already hit you with a trademark John Oliver sad fact. Now, water is obviously vital to all life on Earth. Our bodies are essentially bags of bones and meat suspended in water. But already, 3.6 billion people, nearly half the world's population, live in areas that suffer water scarcity at least 1 month each year. And while this is clearly becoming a problem everywhere, tonight we're going to focus on the American West, where the last several decades have been a record-breaking drought. The Southwest is actually going through its driest 22-year period since 800 AD. As far back as the data goes, which is pretty startling, partly because I cannot believe that someone back then was even keeping drought records. It was probably the 9th century version of me, some lanky, nearsighted dweeb who squealed, "I'll be the official drought daddy. I'll count the wets." And this drought has had massive impact on the Colorado River in particular, which is a key source of water.
2 years years of drought, combined with exploding populations in Colorado and throughout the Southwest, have led to record low levels at both Lake Powell in Utah and Lake Mead outside Las Vegas, where an expanding white ring of mineral deposits is probably the most visual evidence of the river's decline. It's dark. The situation along the Colorado River is dire, and I'm not sure it's going to get better ever.
Wow, that is a bleak thing to hear an environmental expert say, but then the news here is bleak. Water levels in Lake Mead have now fallen so much that you may have seen authorities have found human remains there twice in just 1 week, which really freaked me out until I remembered that I cut that hitch in Lake Harvey. Things aren't good. I would like to think a situation this dire would cause people to be more mindful of our water usage. Instead, we're seeing stories like this.
Right now, it's an empty plot of land covered with brush, but if developer Region Properties gets to go ahead, the open desert will be transformed into this, the $750 million Thermal Beach Club. Under the current plan, the developer wants to build 26 luxury homes here at the site, all surrounded with a surfing lagoon.
That's right, a 20-acre surfing lagoon in the middle of the California desert. One of at least 4 new surf lagoons proposed out there. That is just monumentally stupid. I'm honestly surprised they didn't go even further. Not only do we have surfing lagoons, we also have a wall of concrete flushing toilets, a hose that runs away in the middle of a concrete parking lot, and of course, well, development like that is obviously not ideal. It is depressingly consistent with our approach to water out west because it has been a history of denial and wishful thinking, especially around the Colorado River, that is now crashing into harsh realities. Tonight, let's take a look at our water shortage, how it's been impacted by the choices that we've made, and what we can do about it. And let's start with how the Colorado River is managed, because a lot of the problems that we're seeing today can be traced back to decisions that were made a century ago.
This precious resource is allocated based on a 1922
actually isn't. It uses water that's too salty to drink and annually only uses as much water as would irrigate.
August in Ryan's in the old apartment, or my old apartment. It's right now, so I doubt I'm paying rent right now. I'm on as long as I don't get like people breaking into my car or violating my all those things I could do without, but like aside from that, it's better than the alternative. Okay. Yep. Thank God to fucking answer me no fucking call, but everybody else is fucking top of the list. Like, such a fucking liar. Yeah, I suddenly fucking did one good hickey out of all the hickeys like that. I actually put effort into that. Yeah, whatever. You're just mad because the fucking guy down the street ratted you out. Like, technically. Or he just more verified my theory. Oh, yeah, and you knew something was wrong. You were right. That's what Russell Brand's title is. It's hilarious. I have to watch it just because, like... Well, experiencing interference. Why, did you cut me off?
War is inevitable. War is tragic. There's no way that the USA knew for
Probably.
sure that 10 years ago they were setting us on a path towards war with Russia. Hello there, you 5.7 million awakening wonders. Thank you for joining me on this limitless odyssey towards truth. We wage war against deception together. Holy warriors of light, crusaders for peace, jihadists for unifying glory. No matter where you're from, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've believed up till now, surely you're beginning to understand the community coming together, finding new alliances so that we can confront centralized corruption wherever we find it is the only solution available to us now, and it's a solution we have to pursue. I spoke to the journalist Matty. He's an award-winning journalist. He explained to me that 10 years ago, America were aware that the action they were undertaking with Ukraine was likely to lead to war. Inevitable, almost. Have a listen to Aaron Matty. He makes this complex situation understandable. He makes conspiracy theories conspiracy fact by doing the research. Are you sick and tired of being called a conspiracy theorist yet? Are you beginning to realize that you simply understand things that have been previously concealed? So at the end of this video is a very important statement. And in the comments, think about it. How much do you think the American government games out the likelihood of, for example, being a massive nuclear war?
The U.S. has known highest levels for more than a decade exactly where this would lead. The warning came from Joe Biden's current director of the CIA, William Burns. In 2008, he was the U.S. ambassador to Russia. And he wrote a long memo that we know of thanks to leaks that was released among the diplomatic cables, warning that for the entire Russian establishment, the U.S. policy of trying to turn Ukraine into a NATO proxy on Russia's borders was a red line. It doesn't matter whether you're Vladimir Putin or the most bitter opponents of Vladimir Putin. Everybody in Russia saw Ukraine's membership into NATO as a red line. And that's because Ukraine has deep historical ties to Russia. And there are millions of people inside Ukraine who speak Russian, who identify with Russia. And so a country with such a diverse population, people who loathe Russia and people who want to be a part of Russia, was a recipe for disaster. And William Burns wrote this memo warning that if the U.S. pursues this policy of trying to bring Ukraine into NATO, then that could one day lead to civil war, which would force Russia to intervene on its own side. This was warned about by William Burns in 2008. The Bush administration that Ukraine and Georgia would be one day admitted to NATO. That was a declaration formalized at the summit. And the U.S. has been pursuing that policy ever since. And so that then led to the incident I talked about earlier, the 2014 Maidan coup, in which a president, Yanukovych, who didn't want to choose one side. He actually was trying to play both sides. He wanted to have friendly ties with the head of the national.
I watch RT, so I used to watch RT when you could still watch it, though. No, I want the song. Music. Mm-mm. Dude, you kind of suck. Okay, you know what? Please get out of my fucking computer. You're fucking it up. Oh my god, this is like dial-up. Like, it's so bad. I'm 10 feet from our router, apparently. I say apparently because I don't even know what a router is anymore.
Mark Twain once remarked how easy it is to make people believe a lie and how hard it is to undo that work again. Mark Twain was right. More than a year since Trump left office, the big lie has only...
What you're seeing and what you're reading is what's happening.
Yes.
Former President Donald
And you've known that the whole time, and you're only saying that now. It was fine when it was working out for you, but...
I don't trust the FBI.
Trust Trump and his supporters. That when I listen to them talk, they don't turn my stomach with the disingenuousness.
Do you have trust and faith now in American democracy and American elections?
No. I mean, I think whoever wins, wins. I'm all about that. He will win if he runs again. But the people that know that we were cheated are almost at the point of saying, I don't want to vote because it'll happen again.
What is your reaction to hearing from an American like that?
Well, 10 years ago, we were in shock and disbelief. And I would have thought,
she's an outlier and she's not representative of anything larger than a fringe movement. But of course, that's not the case anymore.
Barbara Walter is a professor at the University of California in San Diego. She has studied civil conflict for years, from Yugoslavia to Northern Ireland.
Experts who study civil wars and know the warning signs, we've been talking about them, but nobody wanted to believe it. And January 6th made it impossible to deny and ignore that there really was this cancer growing in our own country. There was a threat that was mobilizing.
She warns the constant barrage on social media and put the United States on a perilous path.
Citizens do believe what they are hearing, and if they hear it long enough and consistently enough, and if that's all they hear, they absolutely don't think it's a lie. They think it's the truth.
Will you trust the next election?
Probably not.
That's a terrible thing, right?
Oh yeah, it's a terrible thing. I don't think you can trust our government anymore. It's sad, but I really don't think you can.
That's what Trump is all about, making the elections in the future fair so we can vote for somebody else to get your vote.
You know, they're trying to do what they think is right. It's the leadership that's cynical. It's the leadership that knows better. Who's feeding them lies consistently.
They always talk about the big lie. They're the big lie.
Well, just 30% of Americans think there is solid evidence that there was widespread fraud in the 2020 election. 62% of Republicans say so. Looking ahead to 2022 midterm elections, only 42% of Republicans say they're somewhat or very confident the results will be counted accurately.
They're priming their supporters to believe that democracy isn't worth defending because they don't want democracy anymore.
And Donnie O'Sullivan joins me now. Donnie, great piece as always. You know, I'm kind of curious, when you talk to these Trump supporters, do they have any ideas for an alternative to democracy? I guess maybe it's dictatorship, the Trump dictatorship.
Yeah, Jim, I mean, we've spoken to, I guess now hundreds of Trump supporters all across the country over the past year and since the election. And, we have heard from people along the way when there was a coup happening in Myanmar last year, people Americans, Trump supporters looking to that, saying, oh, that would be great if we had that happen here and Trump was put back in power. What I did notice being at Trump's most recent rally in Arizona a few weeks ago was, we spent so much of the past year hearing fantastical claims about Venezuelan voting machines and bamboo paper and everything else, and that's how the election was supposedly stolen. The messaging seems to be a little bit more disciplined now, and we're hearing less and less of that from people and more support, more just straight support for those restrictive measures that Republicans are putting in place at the state level. So what we're seeing now is the base has been laid where there's all these conspiracy theories. People truly believe some of them really truly believe the election was stolen. Some of them know it's a talking point to know better. But some people, I think, as you saw in that piece, people literally in the and that is now their support to kind of restrictive measures we're seeing across the country.
Well, thank you for what you do, Donnie. Deep programming, some people 1% at a time, but great work as always, Donnie. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
appreciate it.
'21 was the greatest day of my life. I felt like a patriot that was standing beside our founding fathers, speaking up against King George. I felt like Braveheart.
We first met Scott this morning on the anniversary of January 6th. He told us he'd spent months after the 2020 election living in his car and going to every Stop the Steal rally. Now he's carrying a huge flag calling the movement a cult. Believing a cult, whether real or metaphorical, is nothing.
Something was posted saying that there was a rally, like I was not in control. I was going no matter what. How did I get caught up in this? I'd never been to a Trump rally. I wasn't one of those people.
The whole crew for this interview was also at Jan 6. So we had the same question. How did so many people get to a place where they were willing to commit crimes to stop a democratic election, all while calling themselves patriots?
They maced me. They pushed me out and they maced me.
So we spent 4 hours listening to every detail of Keith's political journey.
At the time I lived in Georgia, I get there on election day, and there were only a couple of cars in the parking lot. The record turnout that they say that there was in Fulton County, Georgia, which is the county that I voted in, it didn't happen.
Wasn't there a significant amount of early voting, though?
In that demographic, it's a poor area, it's predominantly black area, and you'll never be able to convince me that they were sitting around watching CNN and Fox News and all these things, and that's what they were most concerned about, was the election and getting up Alabama and the people. Is Joe Biden going to get more of the black vote? Barack Obama, people would say no. And Biden supposedly did. It doesn't make sense.
The bigger picture here is actually one I'm really interested in, because it's a recurring theme, which is that you have criticism about the black vote in this election. Part of it seems to me, you said you voted in a black area, and how the people have the time to pay attention to the election. Why do you seem to be able to pay attention to that? Black people would.
I don't think that everyone is interested in politics like I am. It's not necessarily about race.
Himself has repeated this same trope. It's a quip, not a fact. In 2008, an estimated 95% of black voters voted for Obama. In 2020, 92% voted for Biden. But lies like this one were repeated until it seemed like cold hard truth, as Keith drove from protest to protest and stopped the steal grew. I'm not trying to say you're a bad person or you would use a racial slur. What I'm just thinking at is that you might not be sensitive to the big picture about what it looks like disputing votes only in places where most of the voters are people of color, and that people of color take some offense to that.
That's not what Stop the Steal was about, and
Stop the Steal is about those votes don't count. Somebody's votes don't count, not your, but someone else's.
I'm not going to be painted into this narrative into trying to go down this rabbit hole. I'm kind of done with the racial part of this.
This is the party of
I got introduced to all these other people that I had never heard of that week in Georgia. I remember Nick Fuentes being there, Alex Jones being there, Ali Alexander, the founder of Stop the Steal. I actually met the leader of the Proud Boys, Enrique Torrio. He was just really nice. He's not a really big guy. He's a little bigger than me.
The reason it's interesting is that these small groups who've always been on the fringe.
100%.
And the crowd is going wild.
The movement was growing.
There's mountains of evidence. This election was a fraud on America.
Sidney Powell's going to come up. Everybody felt like she is the one that is going to unveil all the evidence of election fraud. But the people that were giving evidence of election frauds, it was the same message that we had heard a day before or weeks before, but it was it's coming. It's going to be revealed. Just keeping us holding on for the next breath.
All that energy was released on Jan 6. Keith saw what we saw, but he didn't take the same lesson.
I felt like a proud patriot on that day. And I know that's not popular to say, but that's what I felt like. Then just some crazy fight scenes started happening.
Did you think, are we the bad guys?
I thought, this doesn't end well.
What made you realize this was a cult? This is deeply immoral behavior.
So
it's not patriotic, is it?
So after January the 6th, I came here and I kept mumbling. I feel like I just got out of a cult.
What makes Keith a frustrating interview is that though he calls it a cult, he still believes much of the cult's propaganda, and he still excuses its actions. Because our crew is in the middle of the violence, it's hard not to want Keith to say it was wrong and he's sorry, which isn't really fair, because no one with any power has said they're sorry.
It was a lot of self-analysis to get over the trauma. of January 6th itself and the things that I saw on both sides.
Yeah, I don't understand how you cannot pick sides after what happened. Like, there seems like a really clear side.
The things that I saw were bad, regardless of which side you're on. Is what I think. There's nothing illegal about watching a fight that's happening. That's not illegal.
Well, when you're part of a mob that's storming the Capitol. Setting is illegal about.
But I wasn't doing anything wrong.
You were part of the crowd. Your presence was.
You were part of the crowd as well.
I was a journalist there screaming in my face.
I'm just a citizen just standing there yelling. Look, I feel like we're getting touched.
I mean, I think actually this is really part of the question. This is the problem of a mob. It absolves people of their moral culpability. You're like, I was just one person.
Oh, well, I want to be clear. The people that actually, physical confrontations with police officers, they should be held accountable for that.
Made promises that they couldn't keep, that there would be evidence that would change their sense of the election. Do you take their responsibility for the mob that stormed the Capitol?
No, I don't. They created a grassroots. Still, I realized that I've been addicted to politics and created this reverence for leaders. Like I was, which is looking back, helping prevent a second civil war. This is just
He's writing a book that he says will help people who got addicted to drugs the way he did.
Yo, you're
So we follow him around.
Writing books, but not everything reading books.
Good. I know you don't remember me. I saw you several times last year. Right now, it's like a drug because I'm gonna get one of these patriotic T-shirts.
Keith was nervous that he'd get yelled at and rejected by the people who were once his allies. And that is what happened.
I was at the January the 6th, and my book is about all the stuff that I saw at all the Stop the Steal rallies, and then how
the FBI?
Not yet.
He's a Fed.
I get that a lot.
Because it's true.
CNN?
Yeah.
No, I have nothing. I mean, that is the definition of fake news. I don't care about your book, and I would prefer you just go.
How'd that go?
Wow.
Are they in the cult?
So, first of all, just their demeanor.
Yes.
And the way that by my flag and by CNN, how they were just completely triggered. I guess I feel like I'm going to take incoming fire from both sides as the marketing continues.
Have you just switched from the cult to being a grifter?
They're doing something else. I don't have this big political message that I'm trying to promote. I'm not out here trying to make a bunch of money. I mean, if I make money, that's cool. I've taken a year of my life writing.
But if you're not political point, what's the point at all?
My point is I'm doing this to look out for people. I've met people on my Stop the Steal journey that lost their job because they were going to go to the rally no matter what. People that were estranged from their family, whether it's politics or something else. Don't get so caught up that you're not making your own decisions anymore.
For our main story tonight, I'd like to do something a little different and just quickly tell you about a beloved icon of my childhood, and it's this man.
For 20 years, he made the dreams of young people come true with his hugely popular Jim will Fix It program. Best known for his trademark jewelry, tracksuit, tinted glasses, and Havana cigar.
I know it's hard to believe, but that bizarre-looking Jimmy Savile was a national hero. We named places for him, we gave him a knighthood, we even put up a statue of him, even though he clearly looks more like a cheese sculpture George Carlin that someone left in the sun. Now, he had a show called Jim Will Fix It, where he basically grubbed dishes. And like many British kids, I actually wrote to him. I asked him like a cheese sculpture.
And you're about to overheat. Huh? I hope people are hearing that. Makes me fucking super not cool. Call me an idiot, call me stupid. First of all, call me names ever. And say you're being a bitch. Like, I'll say you're being an asshole. You don't fucking call each other down. You don't call each other names ever.
People want to be fulfilled. They see, don't go down that road, folks.
Yeah.
It's a bad road. It's a bad road. It's a dark road. Yeah. Fulfillment. I'm telling you right now, the happiness road, there's a lot of bodies in the wake. I'm obviously kidding, but I'm half serious. I think people glorify word happiness. They glorify it. They don't really know what it means. Like fulfillment and happiness are not the same. Success and happiness are obviously not the same, right? Being in love doesn't necessarily make you happy. It's a beautiful thing. But a lot of people are in love the way they're on drugs. So, you meet them, they're frantic, they're fighting. Some of the best relationships I've ever witnessed, and I mean best in the sense that they probably have the best sex, but half of the relationship, they hate each other. And they're on the phones with each other, and the cops are in the apartment. Love isn't necessarily equated with happiness, Financial well-being is certainly not equated with happiness.
It's not about being happy.
Happiness is really a thing you can choose to do and be, and it's worthwhile. I do think people glorify that word. I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I just want to be happy.
Yeah. We should be happy all the time. Stupid.
See, the problem is we've sold people on a bill of goods. We've told them all that they all have dreams or the vision, and that the only thing missing is execution. This is the lie, one of the big lies, is that it's all inside of them. The only thing they're missing is the plan. That's the big lie. That's one of the big lies we tell. Because people make a lot of money telling that lie, and I get it. And it's true for a few people, so the people that are telling the lie aren't lying to everyone. But the big lie is that it's in you. It lives in you, the thing. What? Well, they get this pretty vague. They leave that out. But the thing, business, thing you want, the empire, all of it, product, service, it's in you. You got it.
My brother.
You want it. Do I? You do. Do I want it? You do want it. And the only thing missing is execute. The only reason that you're not further is you're lazy. Just daddy boom daddy. It's in you. The money's in you. You're a pinata. You don't know how to get into the inner world that money lives. You just need people to beat you with sticks in a backyard. And then the change comes out because it lives in you. So if you have that thing where you go, well, to me, we've told everyone in this country that they're entrepreneurs, stars, athletes, thinkers, journalists. We've told everybody. You're a warrior. We've told everyone that they're all things at all times, no matter what. We've told them that nothing really matters, not their character, not their track record, their work ethic, their ability, their intelligence, their IQ. Nothing really, really, truly matters except execution. Hustle it up. It's the only reason. We said geography doesn't matter, nothing born, who you were born into, crackhead burning with cigarettes in a closet, that doesn't matter. Shimmy on down to LA, be a star.
and a few people will do that, and then a lot of people won't. But it's a glorification of the self. And what's interesting is the people that are the most successful are actually not the happiest. What? Well, why? That doesn't make any sense. Well, it's almost like happiness might come from a community or social commitments to others. What? Hold on. Fuck. You're melting my head. Yeah, so actually the most famous and rich people, they're like not the happiest. Well, then the people that are happy live like a lot of times. When are people the happiest? I'll tell you that when I've observed people the happiest. They're kind of the happiest when they're like playing them and they're telling you how happy people are at the event, how happy that they do, whether it's in a small town or something like.
No, I love native culture for that reason, because they're just like, they don't need to go around and be like, by the way, Turtle Island is not a ginormous actual turtle. Maybe it was, but it's just like, it's the metaphor. They don't need to go around and be like, hey, focusing on the wrong part. Yes, but the story would be very boring if it weren't for the story part. They just people telling people to do, and people are like, well, fuck you, why are you doing that? Do what this. And everything. For like the people who are just like, no, it's fine, whatever. Sounds reasonable. And then people are like, oh, why did you want to do that? I don't know, I can't. Well, shut the fuck up then. Just fucking useless. And being devil's advocate. Anybody who says I'm just being devil's advocate, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Please just shut the fuck up. Until somebody with an actual opinion who can come up and be like, hey, and if it's challenged, I'm gonna have a rebuttal. And I go, you can't say that to me. You can say anything I fucking want to, you asshole. And you're gonna have to figure out how to take that or not. It's not my life, not my dog's life. I have a lot of other problems that a lot more fun than my fucking effort. Like fucking hearing so many people be like, it makes me feel a certain way. Oh yeah. You feel a certain way. It's pain and it's like a failure all around. It's like failure. Now the handle is really hard. I'm sexy. Put hot water on Anthony's girlfriend's delicious cake. I've literally cooked and baked so many things that not one fucking actually ended up touching, and I had literally thrown all of it in the garbage. Sometimes it would take me hours to make. Moving to the way, God is on that. So you know what? I'm really not being like. Literally just be like, oh, hey, you're not my country. I'm like, no, not what I said. You're not kidding me. You're just kind of going off on your own and doing like this by yourself, and I'm just kind of like, what? You're like, what do I want? What do I want? Okay. Great. Thanks. How did you know? Exactly what I wanted. I wanted to. And I painted the kitchen. It was green and brown, like I don't know if I can. No, I don't think I did. That is the color brown. That was like all over this kitchen, and like pea green. It was just like so many colors of white. Oh. What I did, I was gonna do the countertops black actually. I bought like that sticky stuff, the sticky linoleum stuff. Now I got it in the garbage. That's the table. It's made with stools, legs, and piece of wood. That brown thing I'm gonna throw out. I was gonna paint it. Next, I got it in my garbage. It's like $600. I looked up online. I got chairs that match it too. That is a what do you call it? A meat cutting board, whatever. The island, whatever. This I don't like it. I think I got it from downstairs. I guess it's just like I tried to put tools in it and it just didn't work out. But apparently, kind of. People, a lot of them. Standing ovation. They lost 4 dishes. My clothes still smell like ass. Season 2. Pop. Get it? You didn't eat your food, Jack. Wonder why. You're stressed now. Just like fuck it. like that. Oh, yeah. Nobody tells me to do it. Definitely nobody. There's no one calls me a whore, but also nobody insinuates that I'm a whore. It's laughable to me personally. I think it's just fucking okay. Sure. It's like the lesbian one. Me and my husband, we've been pregnant with my kid for like 5 solid years, like Bonnie from fucking Family Guy. And people like literally people that are walking up to me in school and they would like start rubbing my head like, oh my god, that's so funny. I was like, you're just like, so confident. No, and me and my husband were raging lesbians. And we was like, oh, so you guys can bake out for us? We're like, we don't need it for love you, and also it's like fucking sex. I hear you, motherfucker. I'm surprised, dude. Like, that no one in my car. Like, all of my doors are unlocked and my twice now has been like slightly open in the back and I didn't know. But like, people will straight up like urinate. I'm sorry, I don't know if I smushed you. Oh, there he is. He's alive. Sorry. You didn't look on the box though. Alright, you live in the box for the rest of eternity now. Sorry. Is this the best Mario Bros. Game on it? Kitty. The kitty costume. Let's get rid of walls. Very cute. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's still in the oven, and you're just taking a bun out of an oven, and it's still like all like the. Fucking assholes. Watch. It's me, you're eating. Hopefully, if you think gourmet meals for some reason. And you're just like, oh yeah, it's really rough. And you're just introducing about it though, because like, I don't know who, like, what fucking first white girl you've been hanging out with, but holy like, unreal. I'm just like, okay. I cannot be bought. No, I'm sorry. Don't own this shit, right? I don't own anything. Fuck that all. I have no pets. Like, no dad, no thief. I don't. Like, I'm like a really good person. Like, really go and see it. That's best. Good personalities are always best when you see how nice that is. Like, you know, like, Unintentional. No. Highly psychotic? Nah. Kind of illegal, but like I don't know if like when you're leaving like a place that you put like a lot of effort into, like walk around the place, but like get like what? Who's the new t-shirt maker? Is my question. It's like so stupid, outrageous, and ridiculous, but like, not even trying to come up with that. Hi. know. No. What you got for me? Get it. Get it. Go back. Go back. Oh, yeah. Get. Good job. What? Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah. Am I getting bullied up like a street by grown ass adult men? I think I am. By grown ass men? No, 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 no. I can't just look at you. It's great. Echo, what are you doing? What are you digging for? Saving for the smell of dirty poon? What? What you got? Oh, you said dear wit? That would be me, actually, right where the dog is. You can just put it next to him. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I'm going. Can't wait to see what this is. You ready? from. Wait. Oh. No, you got the wrong address. 726. Somebody's got the package. Hey, God. Oh! Oh, my God. Let's get a. I think it was the same car as me, actually. He was driving the same color Malibu, even. But I thought he was gonna, like. See, that's what happened last time I saw a Trailblazer. I was like, hello, fellow Trailblazer driver. And that went badly. Very, very badly. Pretty sure he stole my license plate and switched it. And then he drove over a toll booth. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, I think he got in a good accident. I think it was his plate. Oh, more? Not very. Yes. What? Plus, I got like 18. That would be much better. I think that. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Nothing. Did you just call me?
My phone just rang and it's still on the phone. I just took it out of my pocket when I rang.
That's weird. Okay. Maybe I actually tell you, but your mom called, so whatever. Okie dokie. Yep, bye. Hey, stop showing me pictures in my store. Why do you see, like, every time it's like, do you want to see a memory of this? So, like, absolutely not. I cut them all in sandwich next week. So I'm a little iffy on that too. Yeah, mixed feelings. Okay. And from the Beatles on. AJ Mitchell, what's this? I love her with you. This is my favorite. It's like a beautiful presentation. Seven. Not gonna give a shit. It might be shit. Probably shit. I don't know. Oh, still the remote. Yes. They're the one from Verdun. Oh, they're tired now. Actually, you know that kind of still have the Verdun vibe even. I don't know why. I think it's very county oriented. But like not like the little white kids like that are just kind of like off leash apparently, and like you have to apparently maneuver around them because whatever, it's fine. Like if you're gonna be death stare for your kid coming near me, like there's nothing I can do about that lady. Fuck off. I know you want your kid to come near me so that you think that I'm gonna get uncomfortable away. It's a child that I'm not responsible. thing I can tell you is you got to be free right now. It's not like me being fair, that's like whack, but I love you. Oh, they're size 5. This is like definitely Vegas. Why do I do this? If I can do this. Where did the phone go? I mean, not that I want it. If you want it, go ahead. Take it. Give me a kind of like secretly trying to break it. Because it's so hard to see. Could we just like no cooperation? Okay. So we're with they're most definitely not mine. They actually smell like new jeans. And they're like a size 5, so they're definitely not mine. And I'm almost 100. I didn't get them out of a donation. Maybe Caitlin threw the one pair in, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, I probably won't have this phone number very much longer because I'm getting booted out of here, I think. I'm pretty sure. I really need that tent if you still have it because I looked through all the stuff that Caitlin and my father took and it's not there, but this happened with my Sega Genesis last time and apparently Caitlin had it the whole time and she ended up going to garbage too. So stuff I could salvage pretty helpful. I'm not sure if you still live there while I would have get it right away anyway. I thought I had definitely better. Right. Photos. Photos. Oh, you're passing out or are you checking out? Oh, I bit them off. Oh, that's fucking great. Ah, you're so cranky. Oh shit. Okay. Almost had a fucking panic attack. Okay. Sucks this one. Like fucking full on calls me literally like fucking the day that I fucking literally lost my apartment. It was like a fucking 180. Like holy shit, you don't even understand. Like the switch was like fucking instant. It was crazy. Still crazy. Just fucking crazy. So fucking obnoxiously loud. Alright. Never lie to your girlfriend. They always find out. Especially if they squeeze you. Pretty proud of myself, yeah. Cool beans, bro. Let's go fight some more because you know what? Like I don't know. Like maybe I seemed like I'd be more like a pushover, I guess. Because like I am a bit of I'm a big pushover. I'm a huge pushover to be honest. Like and like it sucks most of the time and like I bitch about a lot. And a lot of people are like, well, there's a simple solution for that. And I'm like, yeah, but I like to put effort into trying to life and shit, you know. So yeah. But no, like I'm a huge pushover, but like not a fucking tool. Like I'm not and just like you gotta roll over and be like, please tell me I have another. Like fuck you. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I missed. What the fuck did I miss? Right there. Oh yeah, I wasn't feeling that post. Oh. Next time I'm going to throw out all the food. Sequels at least will fucking go. Hey, why would you fuck over the person that like well, I guess it might be how you do my meals actually. No, I think it. And that's why I got it. Oh, what? Oh shit. Can't believe I fucking drove away with my cup on my fucking broke my fucking pretty cupcake. Like stupid strawberry and no cap. Where is Bria? Yeah, I have a new friend. I'm super stoked because she nodded. She's really like not the pull me, just she just stay up forever. She's really got insomnia, and I'm like, I'm not seeing you do any kind of like what like fatal, like what drugs do you do here? It's like I used to do drugs. I don't really do drugs anymore because I'm kind of but if she sleeps, she's like super. She's like me. When she sleeps, she's super sleepy. But she like sleep like not as long as me. So Tyler, Marcus. Oh really? Now I have all these cool people messaging me. It's like at first there's like a bunch of people messaging me that I'm like, I don't want to console you because you're like, are you okay? And I'm like, okay. I really rather would just be like, yep. Super good. Awesome. Fun times. Thank you. Bye. Because they're like, you just have to do this, and so. Oh, really? Please tell me. What do I have to do? Like, do I have to be shipped off on another human being to literally like take care of my existence because I'm now too much of a hassle now that everyone's fucking shit is over with? Tomorrow's International Hot Dog Day. Do with that info as you will. Thank you, Tyler. He's he's from Colorado. He's my friend who's a juggling firefighting lumberjack. Right? No. That genuinely made me feel much better. You're not gonna do it, are you? I drove like from Colorado to here in a $200 Honda Civic. And it made it back, actually, apparently. And he spent the summer here because he was on a kill with his friends. It wasn't like super uncomfortable. The ones that Eric, how you feel. Okay, wait. On. No, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, look, almost. Can you a much smaller scale? I know how you feel. I don't want to be involved for what I'm assuming is obvious reasons, but I feel like you should know that when I asked what happened, basically everyone said that it was super stupid because that girl was being loud and you kind of defended her, and then Mariev's boyfriend kind of stabbed you a little, and then you got kicked out, and that was about the entire story. So personally, I kind of think this banning people is kind of killing Fatal. Like, it be a pedophile. Oh my god, I hate you. Victoria did the exact same thing to me. She encouraged me to basically leave my life to go date Sean, which I felt like wasn't going to work out and ended up not working out, which is fine. However, later her coming up to me in the parking lot and basically her telling me that it would be awesome and they're picking Sean over me, and made it seem like as if they had this community meeting about how people aren't really down for me being there, which was not the case whatsoever. She took it upon herself to have this conversation with me. So I'm really sorry that this is happening to you, because apparently everyone agrees it's kind of like not fair or necessary. I'm telling you this in confidence. Please don't even bring up my name. I cannot take fatal chicks. They would put me in a hospital. Oh my god, I hate that you do this. Oh my god, I can't. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. These are my friends. It's just a little stab. Really happy I still have friends like this because they're fucking hilarious. It's all about the little victories. I don't even love hot dogs, but it's fun. They have their own way. That's great. Nice. You need someone to talk to. I'm probably not a great person for that, but that girl reminds me a lot of me when I was in high school. Red Converse. Mine are from the 70s, though. I always see her like hiding behind the truck, like smoking a cigarette before she goes inside. It's very cute. I was like, you know, that's the one thing I wish I listened. I wish I listened to Patricia and like actually not start smoking. But stupid. I love you, Dirk. You're such a sweet human being. Wait, did I just what? I have too many messages. Husband, but I can't. I just said it. Now I can't ignore my husband. Mm. Oh, yeah? Okay, you know what? Okay, do you? Okay, I can't. No, I'm sorry. Don't. You don't even understand. Like, I feel like this, I feel like this box of belongings that I retrieved, I feel like it was very specific and, like, very, like, I guess, like, metaphor. It was supposed to be, like, metaphorical for, like, I got my, the chain that I bought. It was, like, 1,500. Josh P. 3 days ago. Okay, I'll look at all this shit later. 4 o'clock. What? Fury? If you could pooping. That's great. Thanks. Very good. Mm. See, what? Hey, not my place. See, like, these are all, like, I read the first 3 words, and I'm just like, nah. No. Anybody who's asking me what's wrong at this point, just, I'm sorry. Like, I can't. Go ask somebody else. Oh, the first one, I'm giving you 2 weeks. Cut off his hair? Oh, God, I hope you didn't cut off his hair. Looks like a mushroom cut. No. Ugh. I love my mom, but she's like, I'm sorry. No matter what, she's doing mom stuff. Keelan sent a photo later. SOS, the Fury. Oh, no. Victoria, of course, SOS. Hi, Sarah Porter. I'm sorry. Yo, I think he did cut his hair. At what point did I want gaming? Like, I can't even stand this fucking computer. You want to talk to me about Ryan? You want to talk to me about my job that I no longer built? I got sold out. Like, just sold. You should come hang out at Fatal with me so that I can have someone who's chill to hang out with and not like Drama Llama. I hope you didn't cut your hair off. The fuck? I guess.
Yay, nay?
Why the fuck are you talking like that? Don't fucking
I
talk to
said
me.
yay or nay. I
Sure.
asked you, do you need smokes? And I said yay
Oh
or
my
nay.
god. Sure.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah. You fucking probably by the water like usual.
You're bringing Jack with you?
Yes,
Here. Some chicken treats. You got money?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Hey?
Sure, yeah. Fucking don't have any other income. You used to manage a store, basically, so. But, you know what? That's why I mean, they weren't my aviators. Mine are too fucking ugly for that. Those were really.
Your 20's under the leg there. Come.
Thursday, I have to go move it. So I'm getting another ticket. But it mostly just needs, like, I guess, oil change, the brake fluid in the back, anything that to get it to. I would like to go to see my friend Stephanie in DC. She's not doing well at all. Like, she's really not doing okay. She got beaten up and she got her baby taken away, and she's in an institution. And beat me up. And I didn't say anything about it. She's lucky she's alive, and she's lucky her baby's alive.
Mother's got cancer, and his girlfriend was diagnosed with.
I can't hear you.
His mother's got cancer.
Who?
Anthony. And his girlfriend, she went to her appointment yesterday, epilepsy, and he took her permit for 6 months. So. And he's in Point Calumet with her now, 40 minutes away. So. Come on, Jack. You can't stay out here. You're going to die.
And Donna has cancer.
Skin cancer, yeah.
Skin cancer.
Yeah.
Is that why you're talking to her again?
What? I wasn't talking about her to who?
Oh, maybe it's a different Donna.
Why not? Well, yeah, Donna. There was a Donna at fucking Jerry stores. There was a Donna at the other store. I haven't talked to this guy, his mother, in years. Come on, Jack.
Here, want a staple eat for you?
What?
I don't know. That was a terrible throw. It's cooked meat. It's already cooked. All you have to do is hand it to him. See if he eats it. If he doesn't eat it, I'll just take it and I'll feed him later.
Oh, I thought it was old meat.
No, it's cooked meat. I just finished cooking it and he didn't eat it. I don't know how I like wedged it in there like that, but don't me again. struggle. Miracle of childbirth. Really upstairs. They can until the baby's out, and then the baby cries. And crying. They're like, yeah. Okay, where you go? Ow! The fuck? Fuck! That really hurt. Charlie. Oh. Mm-hmm. Really? It really hurts. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that's good. I would love to know why you have pretty like t-shirts that have tags on them. I guess it's been there this whole time. Side. You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking pick, quote unquote, picking a fight. Asking a that is apparently a stupid question to ask, and I should know. No. I'm a fucking connection fish. Really? I'm gonna get murdered. This sucks. Fucking anything worth getting rid over. Just nice. Fucking A. Holy shit. Why? That's so bad. My lungs will be fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Mother. Okay. I fucking lose my shit. Always the fucking one. That's true. That's okay. That's my God. No. Ah, fuck it. Uno. Okay, there's one there. Whatever. Oh, jeez. Oh, hang on. He's half asleep, but let me go grab him. I want to get him. No, I don't know if that's how you're doing hurt. It's still fine. Did I close? Yeah, it's right. Ordered. And it doesn't want to order to cancel it. That shit. I know. know. Sorry. I just don't want you to stab yourself. What are you doing? Hang on. Why are you wrong? Lose it. This thing is so dark. Okay. That's not the one. Where is that? Where's my phone? No! That. Go back the window. Okay. That. That's a good reason. Coming.